defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly, I can walk in any spot, every we soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow still got time to break the chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional Round finale. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
I know we often like to say survive and advance in that other postseason sport and tournament, but it's the same thing in the NFL playoffs too, especially when you're a quarterback. Find a way to survive. Find a way to manage a game as he did in the wild card round last week, and just keep on advancing.
Throwing to start this game. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They've got a man in motion. This is Irving on second. Up the sideline, past the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's good. We're on 1st down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Snap, snap.
Irving on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They're throwing it to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Let's go now.
From the gun on 3rd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
70 Timberwolves. Check out.
On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
1st down, play action. Maybe some nerve.
Poses.
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the 1st quarter.
Come on. Hey! Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger. Ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? 65. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll run here. Gibson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught by his back. Gibson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Second and 3 now.
Ready? Hiking 18. Let's go.
Shotgun handed off to Gibson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
That's complete right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They'll run the toss for Gibson. And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be second and looks like less than a yard.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Niners have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Irving. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down from the gun. It's complete. This is Egbuka. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the Niners' 40-yard line.
Gun handoff to Irving. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers hold a slim 2-point lead early.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. A counter give to Gibson. Where's the intensity we expect in the playoffs? Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Buccaneers leading so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Ready.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here.
Here we go.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another run for Gibson on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Cowboy 80.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
So 1st down from the 41. to throw here to begin the drive. Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And 1 yard to go.
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Irvin here from the gun. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much.
And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. 49ers 7.
Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here come the 49ers on offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Go now. Ready, right?
Starting the drive here with Gibson. Going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Hawk 70, Bronco 80.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Yamador Lenore there on the stop. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And a first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
They send a tight end in motion. Working on first down. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
49ers 10.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The 49ers back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
Come on, come on.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Out of the pistol, here's Gibson. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Give it to Irving to start this drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going to try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. And that means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he had stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Looking back to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Setting up to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
3rd and long for him here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. King deep to return it. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Step 18, pioneer.
Working from his end zone. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Throwing again here from the end zone. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. 30. 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going now on 1st down. It's a big strike downfield to Aguica. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, 1st down. A gain of 42 yards on the play.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Brought in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers, 24.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
One final shot before the half. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. Playing like street football. Everyone go...
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Fielded at the 7. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run with Gibson to begin the 3rd. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
Running it again with Gibson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, shot.
They're going play action. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Let's go now. 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
14-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
The give inside to Gibson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Stretch the eagle.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And they just lost track of the play clock entirely there as that backs up this extra point.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Ties the game, 31-31.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him